What's up, everybody? Randy Fokker here. We're going to do a three-part series because this base is just too large to do on one video. We are in the lower deeps in the very first area that you come out of the Crystal Descent. So you got the Pilgrim Road here with the sign. I thought this would be a fun build for us, just to kind of build a city down here in the lower deeps, and make it look like a city, right? Rather than just the chateaus or the fortresses that I've been doing. Really kind of experimenting around with the individual buildings, and trying to just kind of create these either 4x4s and 3x3s buildings that you run into throughout the game. So this is a good look at the first area that you come into. Um, the idea here was, only cut what a bossum would that you had to leave as much because it's kind of cool. It's got the avatar effect; they're all glowing, right? Because you're so far down in the deeps, right? With that being said, we did come through the buildings and kind of give them the new furnishings as much as possible here, right? Um, Wanted to kind of make these look like an actual city and a livable space. So we did play around with the new roofing aspects, getting everything in here and making it kind of look like an actual home. Of course, very resource intensive to do that, but I feel like we had a lot of fun with it. Kind of giving the balconies and all that fun stuff. If you recall in the game, this is all water right here, so we kind of left that creek in the middle here and closed off our two exits or two entrances into the area. And then we kind of, built the bridge here, and then where the original camp was is now the throne room. So kind of come in. This is, dedicated to the Lord of Moria, right? So you have your throne, nice gold inlays. Love that they added those. Of course, they probably needed to added more gold ore. Originally, if you look up, I was going to build these all the way up to the top, and I just, like I'll be mining gold ore in this game for 3 run-throughs trying to get enough gold for that. So we didn't do that. So anyway, kind of moving on, we'll go across the bridge. Originally, we were going to put the wooden inlay here throughout the entire establishment, but just kind of got off-centered here. You'll notice, I mean, it's a cave, and this build was very frustrating, right? So, I mean, perfect example, come show you this one, right? So just the backside of this building is like literally just a false front going into just chaos, right? And trying to get everything to line up and not, um, you know, fall apart on you is pretty amazingly hard. Um, but I think, this turned out really good. I think it looks like a nice dwarven city down here. We kind of started building all our statues up here. I wanted to leave this area just with the natural game stairs and the everything to kind of just put it all there. So we're still missing hero tokens for 3 more statues. So I guess we'll get there eventually. But um, this first area, it's kind of playing around, right? Just doing different insets and putting different inlays and different pieces to kind of just give a nice look to see if we can't, um, come up with stuff that looks like, looks cool, right? So we kind of gave some stairs, having my quarters right here with, just a big stalagmite, or is it stalactite or stalagmite? I can't remember which one comes down. But anyways, whichever one's coming out of the ceiling, that's right in the middle of my freaking home. But we got our brew tanks. Of course, we weren't going to fit any King's brews in here. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I like to build the King's brews, but just from a pure space in here, there was only a few places that King's brews would actually not push through the ceiling. So um, we just made that decision pretty quickly to say nope. But we do have all the brew tanks, and then we kind of go up into our little alley over here. Got another building here with a false front. Just haven't built out the inside, but continue into our brewery up at the top here. And kind of come back down and around. Um, kind of just all our building supplies and building stuff. And then, of course, we have a guest house right here. Kind of built this one out with the 2 bedrooms and nice little attic and a chest up at the top there. So that's section 1 here. We're going to do a 3-part series and kind of move into section 2. We'll give you a little glimpse of it right there on the next video. We'll see you then.